Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yesterday, Ali Dawah had a debate with Ridwan, and as usual, Ridwan was smashed. There are many things that we can comment on this debate, but today I just want to focus on the part where Ridwan asked Ali Dawah how many courses has he done on philosophy. Let's watch.
But since you are so confident, let me ask you a few questions, Ali Dawah. Since you want to be an educator and a teacher on these complex topics where you don't even understand the terms that you're talking about. First question and second question. First question is, how many books have you read about arguments for theism or atheism? Second question, did you take any university class which includes philosophy? Go ahead.
It's got nothing to do with the discussion.
Please go ahead and answer the question.
Zero.
You ask a lot of things. You ask a lot of things that have nothing to do with our discussion. I'm just asking something.
With it, because you can't even answer. You know what's bad? Okay, how many books have you read?
Just answer my question. Come on.
Okay. I've read. Okay, no problem. I've read argument's sake, no books, and I went to no university. Argument's sake. Okay, how many have you done? Okay, how many have you done?
That's not for argument's sake. It's the reality. It's the reality.
How many have you done?
It's the reality.
Okay. Reality. How many have you done?
I have read quite many books on theology and philosophy. I have taken certain online certificates, online courses, unofficial courses, and I also took undergraduate courses in two fields of philosophy. And you want to sit here and talk about how you are my teacher
cannot deal
without
with
having done anything.
Let me get this right. I'm somebody, argument's sake, I read no books. I have no university degrees. And you're
it's not argument, it's reality.
Look, I'm going to give it to Apus. He's read many books. He's got his teachers, and he's getting smashed by someone like me.
So we've seen here Ridwan asking Ali Dawah how many courses, how many university degrees has he done, and how many online courses has he done, and how many books has he read on this topic. And Ridwan was making fun of Ali Dawah because according to him, Ali has done no courses and Ali has read no books on this topic. While Ridwan was bragging about the online courses that he has done and the books that he has read. Now, why do you think I want to talk about this? And why do you think I find this very hilarious? It's very simple, because we are going to have another episode of Ridwan debunks Ridwan. Ridwan contradicts Ridwan.
I don't know anything about it. Freedom of speech.
You have any name, man. One of those, by the way, is in political philosophy, which is about freedom of speech.
By bearded.
So what are your degrees?
You got your philosophy.
What are your degrees? What are your degrees?
It doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you. You don't have a basic understanding of freedom of speech. You have no idea how a debate works or how a conversation works.
Yeah, I don't know. Where's your philosophy degree? Where's your credentials in debate and argumentation?
Oh, wow.
I mean, you're saying I don't know what debate means.
I'm sorry. I haven't studied philosophy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, clearly you haven't. I mean, you don't even know what an argument is.
You don't even know anything about Islam. You just said that at the beginning of our conversation. What are you talking about?
That makes you. What do you know about Islam?
You just openly said that you don't know anything about Islam just before we started.
Where are your credentials?
He knows more. He not studied it. He has degree in it. I'd rather have someone who.
I know. I'm saying.
Reason this, right?
Slim, I'm saying how can you judge this when you clearly said that you have no knowledge of Islam?
I'm judging. No degrees. Look,
I have no training. I have no degrees. You have certificates.
What are you good at?
You know what I could? You have three.
What's your field?
You have three certificates, right? I could go and I could.
Instead of leaving Islam was a.
I could pay $4,000 to get a certificate in Islamic studies, and then I would be qualified to
You got to do 10 years of study to come back to me.
10 years. Have you studied each of your 4 areas for 10 years?
Not altogether.
Not. Of course not. Because you have studied some of them for just 6 months or 9 months. I could apply for.
You're not getting this.
Have you not?
Subject.
Have you not? How long have you studied for a certificate?
Look,
how long have you studied for a certificate?
Pardon? For each one, depends on like for the ones like I've done the political philosophy. Look,
How long have you studied for that certificate? I'm talking about certificates, not about degrees.
like 3 years, 2 years for another one, 1 year for another one, 2 years, and you add it.
You can get a certificate in Islamic studies for 1 year. I could go and pay $4,000 and do that. Would that mean I am now qualified to debate Islam with you?
Islamic seminary though. Like
No, I'm asking you the question. I'm asking you the question.
people have to go through Islamic seminary. Like
I'm
when
asking you
you
the
go through the seminary in Islam, then you can come back and talk.
I'm asking you the question.
Here's the thing is, look,
I'm asking
you
you a
do
question.
not have.
If I paid $4,000,
Do you
if I
agree?
paid $4,000 and I got a certificate in Islamic studies, would I then be qualified to debate Islam?
Do you know what it comes down to? Let me tell you something. Yeah.
I'm asking you a question. Can you answer the question?
Again?
If I paid $4,000 and got a certificate in Islamic
Oh, you got to show your work. You got to do your work. Go and do the. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
certificates that you get in 1 year, because that's how a certificate works.
You're not going to go to a doctor and say, "Well, what certificates you have?" Oh, I've just been doing online videos. No,
So you're not qualified.
The guy has certificates. The guy has his qualifications. Otherwise, you're not going to go to that doctor.
So Muhammed Hijab is
Why should we go to you for Islam? Why?
Muhammed Hijab is qualified in 4 areas, including having certificates of 1
Yeah,
year.
4 areas. That's
I would not be qualified in Islamic studies by getting a certificate.
I can talk about political philosophy if I want. I can talk about history if I want. I can talk about comparative religion if I
You don't even understand freedom of speech. You don't understand moral philosophy.
want. Why? Because I've been through processes. You haven't.
You have the poorest understanding of moral philosophy that I've seen in my life.
That's according to a layman. Do you get it? You're a layman.
It doesn't matter whether I'm a layman or not.
So Ridvan, the same guy who was making fun of people who were asking him about his degrees, about his credentials, about how many courses he has done, and he was making fun of this question and about the certificate that Muhammed Hijab obtained. The same guy who has made fun of all of these courses and certificates is now trying to make fun of Ali Dawah because allegedly he has done no courses and he has read no books. So make up your mind, Ridvan. Do you think it's stupid when people ask you about your certificate? Or do you think that it's important to ask people about their certificates? And that's the end of the video. But believe me, this is not going to be the last episode of Ridvan debunks Ridvan, or Ridvan exposes Ridvan, or Ridvan contradicts Ridvan. And this is not going to be the last video on this debate. And I will say it again, each time Ridvan opens his mouth, he gives us lots of materials. جزاكم الله خيرا for watching. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.